Good morning to sir and to all my classmates. My name is Norain from DPI 3B, matrix number 1055. Okay, for today, I would like to present about economic sector in Europe. Okay, for the primary sector, economic in Europe is agriculture and fishing. Europe's agricultural sector is in general highly developed. The process of improving Central Europe's agriculture is ongoing and is helped by the accession of Central European states to the EU. The agricultural sector in Europe is helped by the Common Agricultural Policy (CAP), which provides farmers with a minimal price for their products and subsidies their exports, which increases competitiveness for their products. This policy is highly controversial as it hampers free trade worldwide. Protectionism sparks protectionism from other countries and trade blocs. The concept of trade wars and is violating the concept of fair trade. The common fisheries policy is surrounded by an extensive system of rules, mainly consisting of quotas to protect the environment from overfishing. Despite these rules, the code is becoming increasingly rare in the North Sea, resulting in drastic shortage in countries such as Canada and the United Kingdom. Strict fishing rules are the main reason for Norway and Ireland to stay out of the European Union. Global stocks of the species are overfished, with extinction in the wild a possibility in the near future. This also has the negative effect of threatening the traditional natural predators. So that's all from me. So for the next economic sector in Europe, my team members would like to present.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Syairah Najwa binti Suhaimi. My metric number is 1058. Okay, for the secondary sector in Europe is manufacturing. Europe has a thriving manufacturing sector, which a large part of the country industrial production taking place in Europe. Most of the continent's industry are concentrated in the Blue Banana, covering southern England, the Benelux, Western Germany, Eastern France, Switzerland, and Northern Italy. However, because of the highest wage levels and high production costs, Europe is suffering from deindustrializations and offshoring in the labor-intensive manufacturing sector. This means that manufacturing has become less important and that jobs are moved to regions with cheaper labor costs, mainly China and Central and Eastern Europe. Central Europe cover Berlin, Saint-Nazaire, the Czech Republic, and Little Poland, has largely industrialized by 1950, but Eastern Europe, that's European Russian, began industrialization between 1890 to 1900 and intensive it during the communist regimes, but it suffered from concentration in the 1990s when the ineffective heavy industries based manufacturing sector was scrapped after the cosplay of the communists and the introduction of the market company. In the 21st century, the manufacturing sector in Central and Eastern Europe picked up because of the accessions of the 10 formerly communist European states to the European Unions and the resulting accessions of the European Common Market. This caused firms within the European Union to move jobs from their manufacturing sector to Central European countries such as Poland. which sparked between Central and Eastern European industrial growth and employment. According to Fortune Global 500, 195 of the top 500 companies are headquartered in Europe. The main product that Europe industry produce are automobile, bicycle, rail, machinery, marine, aerospace equipment, food, chemical, pharmaceutical goods, software, and electronic. That's it for me. I pass it to Muhammad Karaman.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Muhammad Kamil Zakaria and my metric number is 08 DPI 19F 1070. Okay, I'm gonna present about the economy of Europe. So for the tertiary sector is transportation. Transportation in Europe provides the movement needs over 700 million people and associated freight. The political geography of Europe divides the continent into over 50 sovereign states and territories. This fragmentation, along with increased movement of people since the Industrial Revolution, has led to a high level of cooperation between European countries and in developing and maintaining transport networks. Supranational and intergovernmental organizations such as the European Union, Council of Europe, and the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe have led to the development of international standards and agreements that allow people and have right to cross the borders of Europe, largely with unique levels of freedom and ease. For the rail transport, rail networks in Western and Central Europe are often well maintained and well developed, whilst Eastern, Northern and Southern Europe often have less coverage and all infrastructure problems. Electrified railway networks operate at plethora of different voltage, AC and VC varying from 750 to 25,000 volts, and signaling system vary from country to country, hindering cross-border traffic. EU rail subsidies amounted to 73 billion in 2005. For air transport, despite an extensive road and rail network, most long distance travel within Europe is by air. A large tourism industry also attracts many visitors to Europe, most of whom arrive into one of Europe's many large international airports. London is the busiest airport in the world by number of international passengers, only trailing Dubai. The advent of low-cost carriers in recent years has led to a large increase in air travel within Europe. Air transportation is now often the cheapest way of traveling between cities. This increase in air travel has led to problems of airspace overcrowding and environmental concerns. The Single European Sky is one initiative aimed at solving this problem. For the quaternary sector in investment and banking, Europe has well-developed financial sector, and many European cities are financial centers, with London being the largest. The financial sector of the Eurozone is helped by the introduction of Euro as common currency. This has made it easier for European households and firms to invest in companies and deposit money in the banks in other European countries. Exchange rate fluctuations are now non-existent in the Eurozone. The financial sector in Central and Eastern Europe is helped by economic growth in the region, European regional development, and the commitment of Central and Eastern European governments to achieve high standards. European banks are amongst the largest and most profitable in the world, such as Barclays, BNP Paribas, Crédit Agricole, Société Générale, Royal Bank of Scotland, Deutsche Bank, UBS, HSBC, Grupo Santander, BBVA, HBOS, and Unicredit. Thank you.